Mother Nature's fury. A tremor that lasted just about a minute, but so powerful to destabilize the earth that it actually will now cost Nepal a long time to build back. A celebration of magnificent mountains, enigmatic landscape and serenity, Nepal is known for its incredible blend of scenic and cultural grandeur. Beneath the paradise, the earth is not as calm as it looks. April the 25th, it's spring in Nepal. People were on a usual Saturday leisure and unaware of what the nature had in stock for them that day. Just before noon, the first tremor occurred. The earth underneath rumbled before everything above it started to shake hard. It was a magnitude 7.8 earthquake. What followed has left Nepal reeling. The tremors affected 31 districts, particularly in the central and western parts. 30% of the population was hard hit.
यत्रो ठुङ्गा आएर धन्नै मरेन मेरो बहिनीहरु मर्यो कि क्या हो मेरो बहिनीहरु बन्दिर गएका छ भनेर दौडिँदै आको अनि मेरो घर पनि के पनि छैन.
In an instance, Hamlet's once natural glories flattened beyond recognition. Pleasurable settlements disappeared under mounds of earth. Eye-catching gigantic mountains turned into smoky dust. In the capital, hundreds of buildings had collapsed or damaged. Archaeological masterpieces were reduced to rubble. UNESCO World Heritage Sites suffered extensive damages. Hundreds of other historical monuments lay in pieces. Dharahara, an iconic 19th century tower, crumbled. People were awe-stricken to see so much devastation. Beyond the human loss, the quake had shaken to the core the foundation of a civilization. Hospitals and health facilities struggled to deal with overflowing patients. Makeshift treatment camps were set up. The tremor had caused roads and alleys to crack. Electricity and drinking water supply were disrupted for safety of people. 10 cities had emerged in whatever little available open spaces. A subsequent May 12th quake of magnitude 7.3 inflicted further death and damage. People started fearing the worst was still unseen. Inside the vast 10 cities hides a less visible tragedy, psychological trauma. Many taking refuge here have lost their family members, others their homes. It was one of the largest earthquakes in the recorded history of Nepal, the biggest in the last 81 years, and the most costly devastation Nepal has ever seen. Given the enormity, the disaster for the government is proving a formidable challenge. It had never experienced such mammoth disaster earlier. In the immediate aftermath, an emergency cabinet meeting declared a national emergency in the earthquake-hit areas. The state mechanism was brought into immediate action. Bureaucracy engaged itself in planning and in facilitating administrative tasks. While the first responders, the security organs, reached the scenes in full force. In the wake of the tragedy, Prime Minister Sushil Koirala cut short his official visit to Indonesia and returned to the people. A call for restraint, calm and support was made through a televised address. Parties came together to support and oversee the effective planning and execution of rescue and relief. A large-scale rescue, relief and humanitarian aid was launched. Nepal Army led the mission that included Nepal Police, Armed Police Force and over 4,000 military personnel from 18 countries. Self-motivated volunteers led by a sense of giving and patriotism flocked the devastated areas. The international community had responded overwhelmingly to the call for humanitarian support. Within hours of the catastrophe, rescue and relief missions from neighboring countries had landed at the Trivandrum International Airport. Friend nations, development partners, aid agencies and organizations rushed their relief and rescue support. The support largely aided timely and quick rescue and relief. 1 month on, and the people had already begun building temporary shelters. The monsoon is right at the threshold. How strong a shield these would be against the fierce downpour, time alone can answer. Innovative models are being introduced. Nevertheless, there are hundreds of thousands of shelters yet to be built. Billions of dollars will now be required for rebuilding and reconstruction. Beyond the infrastructural damage, there is an immediate need to restore trade, livelihood, finance and tourism activities to prevent any financial crisis in the future. Tourism hubs look abandoned. Schools are conducting classes under temporary shelters. Financial activities have plunged badly. The damages are bound to compound with time and are expectedly going to ascend much higher than the primary estimates. The geological danger is far from past. Hundreds of thousands of villages are in dire need of resettlement. This magnitude of damage for a $20 billion economy based chiefly on tourism, agriculture and remittance is obvious to make rehabilitation and reconstruction tedious, painstaking and long. Furthermore, rebuilding is of enormous challenge. Emphasis is on rebuilding that extends beyond replacement, and thus approaches are bound to vary. The disaster has come as a meaty blow to Nepal's plan to graduate to a developing country by 2022. Relief operation is continuing with contribution from all national and international partners through the Prime Minister's Disaster Relief Fund. Also, a separate reconstruction fund has been set up. The funds are facing extreme pressure to cope up with the enormous financial demand. This means further hold-up and difficulty, further damage and pain at the people's level. It has already become a race against time. Any lethargy, any delay will cost Nepal an unimaginable damage. Even amidst this, resilience and unity shown by the people is a reflection of strength and of hope that together Nepal will rise from the rubble. But despite this composure, the feelings deep within are not as calm.